The middle class of Australia is currently being gutted like a fish, and it's just one blow after the next. This time, it's electricity prices. Come 1st of July, the cost of electricity is going to jump up over 20% for everyone across the country. So, if you're already struggling to pay your power bill, guess what? Your life is about to suck 20% more. So, first question that I had is why? Why is the Australian Energy Regulator letting the prices rise in such a leap? The Australian Energy Regulator chairperson, Claire Savage, said on RN Breakfast Radio, there's an increase in the cost of building or recovering the costs of our transmission and distribution systems, and there's also inflation that applied to the costs that retailers face. What an absolute cop-out. Energy companies putting on the waterworks saying they aren't making as much profit as they used to. So they're going to strangle every last Australian until they can't afford to turn on the lights. And have a look at this. Just to point out how grubby and greedy they are, let's have a look at some of the share prices for energy companies after this announcement came through. We have AGL up from $7.45 to $11.06. And Origin came up from $7.92 to $8.49. If Australia is the fourth largest producer of coal and we're only 0.3% of the world's population, how is our electricity prices so high? Well, the immediate cost is going to hit the Australian public harder than a green bag of Mitsubishi pills. The follow-up hit, it's going to get us really munted. Now, as many of you may have noticed, the Reserve Bank has a one-trick pony show for dealing with the economy. If inflation rises, they raise interest rates to slow the population down on spending, which lowers demand and slows price growth, pulling in the reins. Now, if the economy slows down too much and they need to dig the spurs in to get the pony moving again, they lower interest rates. Now look, there's been a minor dip from the 7.8% inflation down to 7% as interest rates continue to rise. But guess what a leading contributor to inflation is? Ooh, if you've been paying attention, Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, you've got it. Electricity prices. This over 20% increase is going to leap inflation up. And the Reserve Bank's single trick up their sleeve is, drumroll, you've guessed it, raising interest rates more aggressively. Now, if businesses have to pay more on electricity, they have to raise their prices. Now, everything gets more expensive on top of the power bill raising. And that one-ton cherry on top is interest rates rising in response to the leap in inflation, leading to higher mortgage payments, higher rent payments, higher car payments, higher grocery costs, which is just even further strangling the life out of the middle and lower class Australian battler already doing it tough. Yeah, every last penny, every last penny. This once again shows a complete disconnect from the regulators and the government to the average person. The only winners in this situation are the energy companies who pestered and lobbied the regulators to allow them to boost their prices as high as they can to boost their profits. And some dim-witted politician will eventually come out from Canberra and he'll come forwards over the next few months in response to this, and he'll give us some big spiel about remember to turn the lights off and don't use your air conditioners next summer. Try and save some money that way. And whatever dimwit was doing that speech, just know that it was their responsibility to stop this from happening. But they have just been too disconnected from that politician's salary, not to mention the focus on them little triangle cut sandwiches when they're doing their morning tea meetings, to give a shit about the people who are struggling. What do you guys think? Like, leave a comment below. Like, I'm angry. Are you angry? Are you braced for the leap in prices going up? Or are you seriously going to struggle on this one? Where do you think this has all gone pear-shaped? I'm pissed off at the government and I'm pissed off with the regulators. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.